Yahushai wait, come to take the throne. To conquer world powers, bring Jacob home. I'm quarterbacking like Jake DeLone. Like Mount Rushmore, I got a face of stone.
And that's our legacy, right? Right? What good is your life if you don't leave nothing for your child, right?
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 22. A good man leaveth an inheritance to his children's children, and wealth of his sinner is laid up for the just.
And we see the wicked so-called white man, they do that, right? They believe in generational wealth, man. That's our problem. We want to be rich. We want to be rich right now. That's it. Hey, man, shut up, devil. Right? Right? We want to be rich right now, man. We want to be rich at this moment when we should be thinking about, give me Matthew 6, right?
6:33.
Yeah, give me that, right? We need the riches in the kingdom, right? That's what we need, right? That's what we need to be concentrating on.
This is Matthew chapter 6 and verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of God.
That ain't start at 9. I'm like 19, 6. You see? That's what I want.
God. This is Matthew chapter 6 and verse 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth.
That's a big problem for our people, man. They want to lay up treasures on earth. They want that nice car, them nice shoes, material things, right? They right away.
Where moth and rust do it corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal.
Someone can come take that from you, man. No material things mean nothing, man. How y'all doing? How y'all doing, man? Hey, where y'all from? My bad, bro. I'm getting right back to you. Where y'all from? You a so-called black man? You so-called black man? You know where's the land of black, man? Huh? We now standing on the land of black. This is the new. I got you, bro. This is the new world, right? That's what I would in the ancient days they called it the new world, right? In the so-called tribe of Gad, they was one of the first people here, man. And we was brought over here on slave ships, man. So we really come from the coast of West Africa before that, right? And before that, we come from the land of Israel, man. Jerusalem, man. That's our true nationality, man. We are true descendants of Jacob, man.
How you know that?
How I know that from archaeology, biblical prophecy, and the curses of the Bible, bro. That's how I know that, right? Give me Deuteronomy 28. I'm about to show you.
I already know about it.
You already know?
What separates you from a black African?
What's up? Hey, it depends what tribe they're from. It depends, because you can't just base somebody. Huh?
Facial hair.
Facial hair. Hey, look.
When the black Israelites
Uh-huh.
I
know what you're saying.
When the black Israelites were being chased out of Israel, they came into Africa.
Uh-huh.
When the Africans spotted the black Israelites, they said, these ain't black Africans, they different.
Uh-huh.
What made us different? How were they able to
I get what you're saying, that for the most part, for the majority part, we have facial hair and they don't, for the most part.
But that just confirms that was separated because we already know about Deuteronomy, right?
But you can't say a so-called Hamitic man can't grow facial hair, or you can't say, or you can't. No, it's
yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you think they said that? So we can identify who you are.
It was a law that was given unto us. I mean, I get what you're going with it, bro, and I somewhat feel you, yeah, bro. I somewhat feel you, bro. But with all the mixing of our bloodlines and DNAs, what they call mixing, right? Some of us may grow facial hair, and some of us may not. That won't deciduate. Yeah, that won't denote that you're an Israelite or not.
Let's go back to Deuteronomy. I want to hear.
Yeah, like I said.
So we do know about Deuteronomy, right?
Right.
And we do know that Deuteronomy is talking about one people, right?
Yeah, the nation of Israel.
The nation of Islam, right?
Israel.
But where in the book does it say that all curses have been given?
It doesn't. These curses are a perpetual curse upon our people until we come back to the Most High. Wait, no, it don't. Yeah, okay, let's get that, cause we did forget who we was, didn't we?
No, he said you ain't supposed to.
Didn't we forget?
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna show you. I got you, bro. Give me Jeremiah real quick.
Look up, not Jeremiah, Deuteronomy, right?
But it all goes, the Bible goes together as a whole.
We talking about Deuteronomy, I'm talking about specific.
Yeah, it was a curse. Look, in back in slavery, right? Didn't we forget who we was? Then we start calling ourselves black, African American, Hispanic, Puerto
what
Rican.
slavery are you talking about? Because
I'm talking about the slave that happened from the 1400s to the 1700s.
But let's talk about the slavery from 711 to 1492.
That's the same time period.
No, it's not.
You say what?
From
You say
711
711
to 1492. What
1492?
What happened to that slavery?
Tell me, bro. I'm
That's
not
when North Africans enslaved white people. That's when they enslaved Spain, Portugal. They enslaved them.
You say so-called Africans enslaved white people?
See?
You say Africans
I
enslaved
didn't
white
say
people?
so. I said
Africans.
North African. I didn't say. I
Okay.
said listen to me again.
North
Slow down.
Africans.
Bro, slow down a little bit, man.
Right,
You
I'm
going-
slowing down.
Are you going
Listen,
fast?
Go ahead.
You read this shirt?
I can't see what that's
The name of my
Muhammad, the mentor. Yeah.
the name of my youth organization is called the Society of Israel. Not Israel, but
It is real.
Real.
I got you.
Alright, so just pay attention.
I'm listening, bro.
I'm a teacher. I teach character development. I'm a Christian.
What, I'm gonna let you speak, but what do you teach from like? Where you get your morals of life from?
From Proverbs.
Proverbs from you get your morals from the Bible. All right, go ahead, bro.
Okay, so my thing is that when we talk about when we were educated, when we say about so when I tell you that black people made America, what is that? What do I mean by that?
When you tell me black people made America, I will. My mind goes back to slavery, right?
So
That we
when I
built
tell you-
America
When
up.
I tell you that black people built America, that means that
We made the red light. We built America up. We made America powerful.
that means we brought slavery.
No, you
brought slavery.
have to
Black
pay
people enslaved white people.
$2,000 an hour with
Wait.
one day minimum.
But that's not slave us until 1450,
That, you
something like
know,
that, right? Black,
That's available as long as
we're not
it's
called
paid.
black people. We were known as more people around the world. We were called black people.
All Moors is Moors.
No, listen, what I'm saying is black people were not known as black people. White people called us black people.
got you.
Before white people identified us and gave us the title black
Black,
people,
I got
we were
you.
known as more people. Black people were not.
Are Israelites Moors?
No.
Are you a Moor? So what that has to do with anything?
Trying to tell you history, so when you look it up right now, if you look up
All I
right
care
now,
about is Israelite history.
No, you care about world history.
Israelite history.
How old is this Bible? This Bible
This is the
2000.
book of Revelation chapter 11, verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of the life of God entered into them, and they stood on their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. So they tell you we was going to get our hands back and know who you was after that.
we kicked out. So
After 3 days and a half.
yeah,
Alright.
Bible say,
We are-
Bible say 11 is about.
we about at 9,000.
No, we about at 11.
9,500.
We about at 11,000.
Yeah.
I would say the world's been spending 4.5 billion.
Where you get that from? What
So you think the world?
You get that from white man science?
Just go how long this has.
Yeah, if I ask the so-called white man, he gonna tell me that. If I ask the so-called white man how far the sun is,
How long have human beings been on the planet?
For
For
11,
that-
for about 11,000.
yeah,
Almost 12. Been on the planet. How long?
not 12, 11,000 years.
Human beings have been on the planet for 7 years.
According to who?
Why do you
Not according to the scriptures. According, no.
So see,
How?
okay, so I'm just saying, I got you. So all I'm telling you is my thing is, if you knew better, you do better. The more you know, the less you can't be manipulated by anybody, even me, right?
Okay, look, peep this. Go ahead, bro. I just want to get how that benefit our people. Knowing that the world been here that long. How does that benefit our people?
Because it tell you who do you belong to?
I belong to the Most High God.
And what has he told you to do?
He told me to keep the law, statutes, and
He told
commandments.
you what's the purpose while you're on earth?
To keep the law, statutes, and commandments.
No, it's to
Give me
make this world-
Ecclesiastes
to
12,
make this
bro.
world a better place.
Yeah, that's how we make this world a better place, by keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, bro. You over here listening to the white man, but you want to talk about how to better our people, and the white man is oppressing us.
Talk to nobody. I didn't tell you one thing.
But you listening to them. You listen to them. They told you that we've been here 7 billion years.
No, I'm just listening to science. So you said
Science was created by them. Well, this science that we, yeah.
Unfortunately, you think white people have educated you. I'm listening.
DNA is not used to determine a time period.
First of all, white people
You're talking
are.
about, hold up. You're talking about, what you're talking about is carbon dating. I'm just talking about carbon.
Talking about facts.
Okay, hold on.
The first time.
That's far as carbon dating, you would have to know, like, you would have to know the original amount of carbon to test again to see what time period, like the exact time period that's been, the exact time period that's been elapsed, and that can't be proven because nobody was there. Right? That's guessing. So and that's what we're saying. You're going on white man science because you just believe what they're saying.
What cannot be proven is that for real, what cannot be
Wait,
proven?
hold on. Are we going to skate past that though?
No, we're gonna. I agree with you, but I also agree what cannot be proven is that David was real, Solomon was real.
It can't.
I cannot be
Okay. Hey, this man don't believe in the Bible, man. He say he get his morals from the Bible, but this man really don't believe in the Bible. He just denounced all the powerful men of Israel, man.
Wait a minute.
I didn't say. I'm just saying.
Hold on.
Who wrote Proverbs?
Solomon.
Who was Solomon? Who was Solomon, bro? Who was his father? But you don't believe David exists.
None of that evidence.
Watch this.
Do you believe he exists?
Okay, you said it.
Hey, listen.
Let's get it.
He's about to show you something.
I said none of the evidence is here today exists. Now listen, hold up. I told you. Listen. I said I believe in Proverbs, right?
Yeah.
Listen.
I love that, bro.
Man, come on, man. This man got an eye on his back.
All they don't play in them games like I don't
Ain't
read
no
books. I don't
game,
read books.
bro.
Y'all read. Y'all just not reading the book.
Calm down, bro. Calm down, bro. Calm down, bro.
Let me read the David.
Calm
I'll
down.
tell you about Deuteronomy.
Look, calm down, bro. Calm down.
The Chaldean stele inscription is a fragmentary stele containing a Canaanite inscription discovered in 1993 in Chaldean by Gillard Cook, a member of an archaeological team led by Abraham Byron. Okay, the surviving inscription, which date the 9th century BCE, details that the individual killed Jehoram, the son of Ahab, king of Israel, and the king of the house of David. These writings corroborate passages from the Bible in the second books of Kings.
So you said there was no evidence of David. There you go, right there.
Well, hey, but
It's good. Be humble, and admit that you was wrong.
Facts that white people
Be
was
humble.
more than the facts. They got
Be
scientific facts.
humble and admit you was wrong. Bro, what?
They got scientific facts.
I don't need no scientific
Okay,
fact to
but come
prove
on, man. You just
homosexuality.
broke-
I can see
You
it.
just told me that you brought some material that
Archaeology.
you said. But all I'm telling you at the end of the day, what it's all about. It's all about you trying to be a better person and raise all people, not just
And okay, let's calm. Let's slow it down.
Because at the end of the
Let's
day,
slow it. Let's slow it
Let
down.
me seal the deal with this. At the end of the day,
That's
can
what-
none of these people be human beings without being black?
Let's slow it down, right? Let's slow it down, right?
Okay, go ahead.
Because the point that we agree with,
What's not here today?
the point that we agree with is everyone's black.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Okay, what's going to save the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man is the Most High God turning back to His word. That's what's going to save us, right? Not committing adultery, not stealing from one another, not killing one another, not being covetous. That's what's going to save the so-called black man, because that is what's destroying us, right? Give me Deuteronomy 28. Exactly. Give me Deuteronomy 15, bro. It's a reason all this is happening to us, bro. It's a reason, bro. This ain't happening for no reason. You think the so-called white man had the power to put these people in captivity? Huh? No, man, it was a divine power. The Most High God made this happen, man.
Well, let me ask
Yeah,
you this
man.
question. Did you know? You tell me, did you really know that white people were enslaved for 700 years? You know that?
We're talking about the barbaric slave trade. You know
You know
that.
that? Did you know that Muslims were coming down here to save, to break that up? And then the Muslims came from the Muslims came. No, sir.
You're talking about the Islamic
Empire
Islamic
came down to break it up, and then they joined
I
together.
don't see what point that
I don't get what that has to do with right now.
White people enslaved. What you
Hold
saying?
up, because
They're not in slavery right now.
listen, man, you got 2 ears and 2 eyes and 1 mouth, so you can kind of listen.
Come on, bro. Say what you got to say. Say what you got to say. Go ahead.
I'm trying to give you the game.
I'm trying to get you the game, bro.
When the Muslims came over, because I'm trying to tell you the mission of how you got over here. You got over here because Muslims enslaved white people. Now they mad as the repercussion, as a consequence. Islam, Christianity enslaved Islam, but they didn't take Islam because they didn't look at the black people as Islamic people. When the Islam people showed up to back the black people, they met the Catholic Church, and the Catholic Church convinced the Islamic people to join them to get not the Islamic people, but the black people. And they called them Moors. But these people weren't Moors, they were black. They didn't look at these people as Islamic people. They attacked them because they were black, not because they was Islamic, because the Islamic and the Roman Catholic Church came and took out the black people from Spain and Portugal. Listen, this happened in 1492.
Yeah,
and guess what happened right after 1492? Christopher Columbus discovered America. But listen, how did Christopher Columbus in Spain have the
Hey, what up, bro? How you doing, bro? Bro, with the turtle.
I'm gone.
How you doing, bro? You been good? Man, you foolish, man.
Say Google what I'm
Hey,
saying.
man, you foolish, man. How you doing, bro?
I'm foolish. Call me foolish.
How you doing, bro?
Bless y'all heart.
You doing good, man? How you been doing with this word, man? Huh? Have you researched the information since we talked? Huh? A little bit? Come on, bro. You was here for a whole hour, bro. You ain't. Hey, bro, oh, so you let that go in one ear and out the other. You let that go in one ear and out the other. Hey, man, what you need to do is take heed to the words, man. Hey, this your second time passing us up, man. Come on, man. The Lord is calling you, bro. All right, man. Hey, get back to this word, man. How you doing, man? How you doing? You doing good? What's your national? I see you got the lily on your neck. You an Israelite? How you doing, sis? How you doing? All praise, all praise. Oh yeah, you too, sis. Yup. From where? On the low? Yeah, it's tough in the low, man. All praise to the Most High God. That's all praise, all praise. All praise, man. Okay. Hey, now, good seeing you, sis, man. Keep the faith and keep enduring.
I'll never stop.
All praise, all praise. All praise. All praises to the Most High God by Shem Yahushua. All right. Man, that dude, bro. Hey, man, the so-called white man is finished in America, man. Goddamn devil, man. Man, dude was talking about a whole bunch of shit that doesn't matter. Quite frankly. Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing, bro? I'm good, bro. I'm doing good, bro. What's your nationality? Right. Yeah. Christianity. That's denomination, right? Right. Your nationality will be your race, your ethnicity. Now you good, bro. You good. So you African American, right? So you would say you're a Christian, right? So what you learned in Christianity?
You said what?
What have you learned in Christianity? Like when you go to church, you go to church daily?
Not really, kind of. I go to church because I can't with them that early. I'm tired.
I get you. So what have the Christian church taught you, man?
Church?
Yeah.
Always look up to the Father.
Uh-huh.
Never disrespect, always respect. Give him what you want to see.
Uh-huh.
That's at the top of my head.
Yeah, at the top of your head. Let me show you what one of the most important things the Christian church should show you. What you got? Oh, come.
Alright, according to the Bible, so-called blacks, this is our race right here. This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. But you are a chosen race, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a people for his own possession, that you may proclaim the excellencies of him who called you out of darkness into his marvelous light.
Right? So he say it's a group of people that are chosen, royal, a holy priesthood, right? The Bible say that it's speaking to a people, right? What we have to do is find out who that people is, right? That people is what in the Bible was the nation of Israel, right? And today, them people will be the so-called African Americans, as you say you are. That'll be the tribe of Judah, right? That's the same tribe Christ comes from. The West Indies, they'll be Benjamin. The Haitians will be Levi, right? And so on the soil, SICARRI will be Mexican, right? It's the Northern Kingdom, Native Americans will be Gad, right? Everybody on earth has a biblical nationality, right? And we here to teach that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they are the true children of God. And them is who salvation is for, right? Salvation is only to the Israelites, right? And all these other nations have to go into captivity and pay for what they did. Prime example right here, the slave trade, right? What happened to your people in the 1600s, right? Right? They have to pay for that because God said they have to pay for that. Not us. The Most High God said he has to recompense evil, right? He has to pay back. He has to get his payback, right? So do his people, right? Give me, let's bring out what it got, bro.
It's Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Give me Leviticus 20 and 26.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
All right. Oh, this is Moses talking to the nation of Israel, right? He said the Most High God has chosen you to be a special people unto himself. He said the Most High God has made you holy, right? The word holy goes back to Kodash, which means to be separate, right? To be separate from the other people on the earth, right? Right? Just like if you have a flower bed, right? And you got roses in there, you have lilies, you have tulips, right? The Most High God has chosen a special flower that he's like in particular, right? And he loves that flower more than all the others, even though he created and planted all the others, right?
It's the book of Leviticus chapter 20 verse 26. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I the Lord am holy, and have severed you.
Have separated you from the other people.
From other people, that you shall be mine.
We should be his. We are the portion of the Lord. We are his inheritance, man. We belong to the Most High God, right? And by belonging to the Most High God, we have duties, right? We have requirements, right? And we made a covenant with God, which means covenant is a contract. We made an agreement with God that we will do what he asks if he for the blessings that he promised us, right?
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments.
It's the whole conclusion of the whole matter of everything, right? This is what this is the main thing the Christian church should teach you, to teach whoever they teach it, right?
Fear God and keep his commandments.
You think the Christian church fear God? Oh no, that's an honest statement, right? Right? It is evidence that the Christian church don't fear God, man, because they worship idols, right? And majority, well, most of the pastors, they're hypocrites, man, right? And the deacons want to sleep with the pastor's wife, right? All this happens in the Christian church. The pastor want to sleep with the deacon's wife. He want to sleep with brother blah 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 wife, man. He want to yeah. And the biggest thing, they're the biggest criminals among the so-called black race, man. They the biggest thieves among us, man. They becoming millionaires off of so-called black people, man. Teaching us lies, man. Teaching this prosper doctrine that doesn't prosper us, man. Teaching us bull crap, to be frank, right? Right?
Look, this for you right here, because you're a young man. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 9. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto, according to thy word. So this is how you cleanse your way, by taking heed to the commandments that the Lord gave you and having the faith.
Hey, y'all, stop and hear this word, sir.
That's how you're gonna cleanse your way right there, because you're a young man. And it was young kings in the Bible. The prophet Samuel was a king. He was ministering. You know what I'm saying? So this is how you cleanse your way, by taking heed to this. It's good to hear it, but then once you hear it, you gotta at least try to take the necessary steps to come to righteousness.
And faith come by hearing, man. Right? So right now, we're trying to sow that seed in you, man. Which is we the Israelites. We the so-called Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We are the true children of God, like I stated earlier, right? Right? You got the precept? Oh, you get the kingdom? You know how to get the kingdom of heaven, man? Oh, man, our prison, man, we're gonna show you.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life? And he said unto him, this is Jesus replying to him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
Keep the commandments, man. Like I said, this is the whole, did I finish that in Ecclesiastes? Keeping the commandments is the whole duty of man, man. That's our primary objective on earth, man. Is to obey the Most High God, man. Keep his commandments. You know what the commandments are? You know where you find them? All right, it's what you call the book of Moses, right? The first 5 books, right? What you call the Torah, right? Genesis to Deuteronomy, right? If you read that, it's gonna give you statutes, commandments, feast days, and all that you should keep, right? And what's important, what's a real important thing you should do is seek a teacher, right? You know, because how you gonna understand this Bible unless some man guide you, right? So you see these brothers up here, we have the knowledge of the scriptures, right? You guys ask any question and we'll give you the best answer to our ability, man, right? So my advice to you is take that flyer, look at the information. We have YouTube on there, IG, have the officer on Yaya Big Yachty. His phone number is on there. You can contact him if you have any questions about the Bible, man. Something that you might not understand, right? Yeah. We got tons of videos, bro. Like I said, man, you gotta get back to these laws, statutes, commandments, and worship the Most High God, Yahweh, man. All right? All right, bro. You be safe, bro. All right? Come, man. All right, you too, bro. All right, come.